Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dragon Ball Daima. Adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We have his full kit posted on the official website. I am brace yourselves. Again, I will just say this. This feels very similar to Blue Beast Gohan's reveal. I don't want to say he's going to be as good as Blue Beast was, because I highly doubt that. But this guy's going to be crazy. I can tell you right, I haven't even looked at a single word on the page. But I'm telling you, I think he should be pretty damn insane. Let's see what they say. Okay. Keep up the attack with super powerful special move arts. Legends Limited Super Saiyan 4 Goku joins the fight. Strengths. High power special move arts that nullify blast arts. Okay. Special move arts get more powerful every 30 timer counts, with up to a 20% boost to their damage inflicted and minus 10% or minus 10 to their cost. Plus, if you use one when the unique gauge is full, unfavorable element factors will be nullified, and special move damage will get a further 80% boost. Okay, so he's got type neutral blues, it sounds like. Number 2, special cover change against both strike and blast arts. Goku can perform a special cover change against strike and blast arts up to 3 times. You can even combo into a special move arts if you have one. That is literally Blue Beast. Blue Beast has the same mechanic. Number 3, highly effective in tag Daima parties. If there are 2 other tag Daima battle members, Goku has Indestructible. Boom. We're good. We are 100% good. That's all I needed to say. He's good. he's good. This is the number one thing I was looking for on the upcoming Legends Limited character for Daima, specifically a second life mechanic that is not endurance, which looks like he gets that. And I actually do like this design. It's requiring that you put him in a full Daima team to get Indestructible, so you can't just throw this Goku in a Saiyan team. You can't just throw this Goku in a Sun Family team. Well, you can do that, but he's just not going to have access to Indestructible. This is actually something I liked when they did this with Sword of Hope Trunks, right? Sword of Hope Trunks initially, when he released, did not have endurance when you ran him outside of certain tags. I think it was like Vegeta Clan and Future or something like that. But having a requirement for like a powerful ability like Indestructible means you can't just throw him anywhere and he'll have it. Like that would be a very bad thing for Ultra. Like imagine you just summon for Ultra Cell and like the character is insane and all of a sudden, and I'm looking ahead here, he's blue. Like they drop Ultra Cell and then like 2.5 weeks later we get a blue unit that has Indestructible on wherever he is. Like that would just be so stupid. So at least they are giving him a restriction for the Indestructible mechanic by being on a full Daima team. Indestructible is an incredibly powerful skill that prevents a character from being defeated one time only when their health reaches 0. Go on the offense and never let up with Legends Limited Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He is on Sun Family Saiyan and Super Saiyan 4. Okay. I'm trying to think, because that would be the same requirement for equipment for GT, right? There might be some like weird Super Saiyan 4 specific equipment that we've gotten for GT in the past that maybe this guy could have access to. And then of course he's on Daima as well. All right, sorry, I had to make sure that the reaction video was published there. Okay, so yeah, we went through his element. He is blue, which was desperately needed. And well, blue, we're still waiting for like a monster purple. I don't know, dude. Purple is in like, there's the meme where like the guy's holding the baby and then there's like the drowning kid and then there's like the skeleton. The skeleton is purple. Okay, it's in despair. It's in the age of despair right now. Purple needs Jesus. All right, Z ability. Let's see. 30% to Daima, Sun Family, or wow, it's a good Z ability. Strike, attack, and defense, and 13% to Daima health. What? Hold on. 26% to Daima, Sun Family, or Saiyan based strike attack. Okay, so okay, I actually liked how they did this. So this is not like the mega scummy version of this. This is a little bit more lax. Let's go back to the 6th anniversary. Where's the where am I, where, there. Okay, there we go. The fusion characters from the 6th anniversary. Right, we go to Z ability 3. 30% Fusion Warrior Saiyan or Buu Saga Strike Attack and Defense, and 15% to Episode Buu Saga Strike Defense. And then only in the 4th Z ability, which is 14 stars, they got 10% to Buu Saga HP. So they kind of did a similar thing with Goku here, but they gave him a 6. This is the this is a 7-star, 6-star, 7-star, I think, 7-star Z ability. With health instead of it just being 14-star, which is obviously way more realistic. So I actually do like this. This is an insane Z ability. 38% to Sun Family Saiyan Daima Strike Attack and Defense, and then 13% to Daima HP. What an insane Z ability. Okay, the Strike card has armor, of course, and then the Blast card is 5 key on activation. All right, they said the blue card was like a big selling point of this character. The special move arts nullifies blast arts, so you can attack without worrying about enemies with armor break effects. Yeah, so Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has this, and then also fusing blue Gogeta has this as well, which is pretty. It catches people off guard because the timing is different. When you use a blue card that has blast nullification on it to go through a blast card, the timing is actually different on that, as opposed to just normal blast armor. All right, so let's see. If you use a special move arts when the unique gauge is full, it'll become even more powerful with unfavorable element factor, nullification, and more. So massive impact damage, nullifies blast arts when charging forward. If unique gauge is full, resets own unique gauge to 0 and applies the following effects self-upon activation. Restores vanishing gauge by 70%. 70 is very good. 80% to special move damage inflicted for 3 counts, nullifies wow. And then if unique gauge is not full, it's just 40% to special move damage. Unique gauge, dude, type neutral, 80% blue card damage, and you get your vanish back. Is that good? Can't tell. All right, I think we saw that the green card was a melee green. Land a special arts to inflict all enemies with substitution counts. Okay. Applies the following effects self-upon activation. Randomly draws 1 new card. Restores health by 15% and ki by 40. Charges unique gauge by 20%. 20% damage for 15 counts. And then inflicts all enemies with 3 sub-counts with blast armor. Okay. It doesn't seem broken, but it's 15% healing on a green card is pretty good. 40 ki. I mean, we'll have to see how powerful the unique gauge is, but just from what we know from it amplifying the blue card by so much, probably is pretty good. This just seems like a pretty standard green, honestly. It doesn't really seem like overpowered. It just seems solid. All right. You know what? This actually reminds me of like blue like the newer blue Namek Goku green card, actually is what this reminds me of a little bit. On activation, cancel enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects, as well as nullify own unfavorable element factor. Okay, he has a lot of ways of going type neutral. Like special move arts, this ultimate nullifies blast arts when charging forward. Okay. He does get supreme, not surprised. Following effects occur upon activation. 50% to ultimate damage inflicted cannot be canceled is really good. Yeah, nullifies endurance, nullifies unfavorable element factors for 3 counts, and then cancels enemies attribute upgrades and buff effects. Yeah, this guy goes type neutral on both blues and as ultimate. That's crazy. All right, main ability restores the vanishing gauge by 100%. Your offense will get a boost too, so use it when you're ready to go on the attack. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the ultimate arts card, True Divine Dragon Strike. I like that name. Restores own health by 30% and ki by 50, 100% vanish, 40% strike damage for 20 counts, 50% to own ki recovery for 20 counts, cancels own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Interesting. Yeah, so he's getting strike damage on this. It's not a very common thing to see, but that is good. Ki recovery is also good, but the only issues with those 2 effects is that they are cancelable. But I mean, I guess what are they trying to say here? Like they want you to pop the main ability, combo for a little bit, and then go for the ultimate, I guess? Okay. Unique ability 1, seal all enemies' main abilities and nullify special cover changes when Goku enters the battlefield. When an ally is hit by an arts attack while Goku is on standby, the enemy's buff effects will be canceled. Huh? Okay. When an ally, I'm going to read this again. When an ally is hit by an arts attack while Goku is on standby, the enemy's buff effects will be canceled. This can even cancel... Yeah, I was actually about to say this, but I'm glad they wrote this. This can even cancel your opponent's special cover change nullification. Meaning this ability has great synergy with Goku's dual-purpose special cover change. Another powerful effect from this unique ability is how Goku can seal the enemy's special move art. Yeah, imagine if he could steal a card. Is how Goku can seal the enemy's special move arts if they activate an auto counter or evade action while Goku is on the battlefield. So he has a similar effect to Purple Super Saiyan Goku, the Cell Games one. Following effects occur when battle starts. 280% damage. Okay, I mean, we just, you know, just saying, just got this guy who's got this. And I remember dude, I made the same, I think I did the same reaction when I saw this. The hell? Okay, 280, sure, why not? 280% damage. Reduces damage received by 70%, reduces impact, explode, and pierce damage received by 20%, which I believe is the same as Vegeta. Yeah. No, actually it's different. Goku's is impact, explode, and pierce. Vegeta's is impact, slice, and pierce. I think slice is better than explode. It's very negligible, but I'm going to be a nitpicker here because slice includes like Goku Black Scythe, right? Explode is like, what even? It's like weapon attacks, right? Explode. 40% key recovery, increases own card draw speed by 1 level. -5 to arts costs. 50% to own unique gauge charge rate permanently. Okay, interesting. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 90 counts. And then applies attribute upgrade, shortens sub count by 1 to tag Daima allies. What? That's insane. They have permanent -1 sub count. That includes himself. Shortens substitution count by 1 to tag Daima allies? Here's why that's ridiculous. First of all, Vegeta. I don't remember where this was. Yeah, here. Following effects occur when enemy activates a special move, Ultimate Arts, Awakened Arts, or Rising Rush. Shortens ally sub count by 3. Majin Ku. Let me just search this. The following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack. Shortens ally sub count by 2. So there is already a lot of substitution count manipulation on Daima, right? Goku, even like this guy reduces sub count. Tamagami 3, lower sub count 2. This guy, I'm pretty sure, also lower sub count. So like, there's a lot of sub count manipulation already in the team. And if you're lowering the base sub count of the whole team by 1, that doesn't sound that good on paper, but I'm telling you that is better than it looks. The following effects occur when this character enters the... By the way, the one thing I'll just say also is this is going to allow characters like Majin Ku, who I already think their healing is insane. That's going to allow their healing to be even stronger because they're going to be able to switch in and out faster. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card. Okay. Restores on health by 15%. So he's just healing every time he enters the battlefield. So he's healing... So this character, if you have Majin Ku on the team, this guy's healing 30% health when he enters the battlefield from Ku. And key by 30. Cover null for 10 counts. Sure. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. Yeah, this is the signature ability of my man. This is the signature ability of Full Power Frieza. Here we go. Falling effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. Activates 3 times. I mean, if I'm looking at every single mechanic this character has, this Full Power Frieza, not a very impressive Zenkai character, but the 2 mechanics that he has that aged extraordinarily well is, number 1, obviously endurance nullification, but then the second one I would argue is just entering the battlefield and destroying a Dragon Ball is really strong. So, okay, he's got that. Seals all enemies' main abilities for 5 counts. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade -15% to Strike, Blast, Special Move, Ultimate, and Awakened Arts Power for 10 counts. Falling effects occur if there are 2 defeated battle members. Okay, so he's got Last Man Standing mechanics here. Randomly destroy... Oh my god. Is he doing enough? Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the Ultimate Arts card. True Divine. He draws an ultimate. Okay. It's kind of like Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Restores own health by 50%. Okay, full heal basically. Increases own card draw speed by 1 level, so he's got double card draw speed there. Applies buff effect. Nullifies enemies, destroy card effects to self for 10 counts. Yeah, that makes sense because they don't want the ultimate to be destroyed. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained. Okay, type neutral permanently, defensively. Reduces enemy vanishing gauge to 0% and no switching. Okay, so he enters the battlefield, gives you an ultimate, fully heals, immune to card destruction, removes the enemy vanish, and forces them to not be able to switch. Does that seem good? How do you counter this? You have to rush, I guess. Like, you have to rush, or you have to just, like, use an indestructible mechanic, I guess. I don't... Right? I don't know. Sure, I guess. Falling effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's art stack while this character is from the battlefield. Shortens allies subcount by 1, activates 4 times. Okay. Even more subcount manipulation. Seals 1 enemy card slot randomly for 10 counts. That's actually really annoying. By the way, I will mention this. This Vegeta's mechanic on his green card, whereas it's like cancels sealed status of all arts cards. This does not affect this. Sealing a card slot. This sealing a card slot mechanic is not the same as sealing an arts card. So for example, I guess we should pull this up here. I did notice this because I have actually fought a decent amount of blue Deborahs recently. And blue Deborah, he seals a card slot, and I noticed that Vegeta's green card does not actually free up that sealed card slot. Let me just see, seal. So here's what I'm talking about. This mechanic here, seals enemies strike and blast arts, is different than sealing a card slot. Vegeta's green card removes this type of sealing, but it doesn't remove this type of sealing. So this is actually almost a counter already to that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta green card mechanic. Inflicts all enemies with minus 30% to Ki recovery for 10 counts. That actually could be, you know, like slightly annoying. Falling effects occur when an ally is hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on standby. This is insane. Cancels enemies' buff effects. Oh, and they get minus card. Oh, so 3 counts. Okay. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade -1 to arts card draw speed level. You know why that's crazy? Is because this would be able to. So I think what would happen on this, I have to test this, but I think the way this works is you will, if you're fighting against a character like Blue 17, who has like an effect where he gives the whole team immunity to debuffs, I think this removes that. So if you're fighting against an enemy with like a Blue 17 charge of being immune to debuffs, this will remove the debuff and then apply the arts card draw speed debuff. I'm telling, this is, people are not really going to understand how strong this is, I think, until we actually get to use the character, but this is ridiculous. You know what this buffs? Ultra Beast Gohan. This buffs Ultra Beast Gohan. This is ridiculous. Yeah, because you just remove someone's cover null and then you just cover change. I mean, they're gonna have, like, people are gonna have to start actually being able to drop combo again, which hasn't really been like a super important thing in a long time. Seals enemies special move arts when enemy activates an auto counter or evade action while this character is in the battlefield for 5 counts. Activates twice. Yeah, this is just like a mini version almost of the purple Goku, this guy. Every time this character uses a strike or a blast arts card, seals enemies blue card. I mean, it's even better. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. It's not really better, but like this is specifically against auto counters or evade, I guess. So if like anniversary, 7th anniversary rolls around and we get like Ultra UI Goku for part 3 of the anniversary, and Ultra UI Goku has a mechanic where like his evasion, his auto dodge is able to be comboed with a blue or something, he wouldn't be able to do that. All right, that was only the first unique ability. That's you know, just 280% damage right away. You know, not that much. Unique ability number 2 has a dual purpose special cover change that activates against both strike and blast cards. The unique gauge charges slightly every time Goku uses an arts, and once it's full, you'll draw a special move arts. Those special move arts will get more and more powerful every 30 timer counts, reaching a total of 20% to their damage inflicted and -10 to their cost. Okay. So he has a very similar unique gauge, it sounds like, to Ultra Super Gogeta. If you have 2 other tag Daima battle members, then Goku has Indestructible, so even when your health reaches 0 one time only, you'll survive without being defeated. Yeah, that's very important for the Daima team. Okay, so he has 3 cover changes. Is that... Did the other characters have 3? Like, is that what Blue Beast and stuff had? I thought they had 2, or am I just being dumb? Let me check Blue Gogeta. What did he have? Does he have 3 or 2? Yeah, twice. I thought it was 2. So they actually gave him 3? That's crazy. Let me just look up, like, Beast. Where is Beast? Right here, the blue one. Pretty sure he's got 2 as well. Yeah, twice. So they gave Goku 3, which is actually, like, that actually matters, because there were a lot of times where we would be using Ultra. I actually just did a video on him, Blue Gogeta and Blue Beast, and we'd actually end up using all of the cover changes, both their cover changes. And the reason why this is so strong, because I would actually argue that in the current meta, every single character has cover null, so it's not going to be like, you would almost never see this anyway. But guess what? You are now. You are now. So this is actually really, like, this is a lot stronger just because of this. This is so stupid. This is ridiculous. What is this? Come on. All right. How much more? Oh my God. Applies the following effects to allies when allies... Wait, hold on. Applies the following effects to allies when an ally is inflicted with no switching while this character is not defeated. Restores health by 10%. Restores tag Daima health by 15%. Okay, so this is specifically... I mean, at least for now, this is probably just targeting Majin Vegeta, right? Majin Vegeta goes for the ultimate, and whoever he's targeting with the ultimate will heal by 15%. If he's targeting this Goku's healing 25%, because he's going to be healing himself, plus this also affects himself as well. So Goku's healing 25% from this, right? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Applies, by the way, this also, I guess it only activates once. I was going to say, if you're fighting like Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, remember, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's AoE green card inflicts no switching, so this will activate every single time that happens, but yeah, it's only once. Applies the following effect itself every 30 timer counts elapsed from battle start. Activates twice. So you're going to get this at 150 and 120 counts remaining. 10% special move damage inflicted, -5 to special move arts cost, 10% to critical rate, and then 25% to unique age charge rate. Wow, because he's already got 50% here. So once the timer hits 120 remaining, you are going to have 100% to unique age charge rate. Slightly charges own unique gauge. Is that Ultra Rose? Let me just make sure that's the same wording. Ultra Rose, I believe it is, but let me just see. Yeah, slightly charges own unique gauge. But the difference is this guy's getting 50% unique gauge charge rate and then another 50% when the timer counts elapse. So he's going to have he's going to have a double charge rate here every time this character uses an arts card. Applies the following effects self once unique gauge is full, draws a blue card next. Activation count resets if the character switches. Oh, activates once. Okay, so you can't just like keep getting blues, I see, until you switch out. Restores health by 20% and ki by 50. Cancels attribute downgrades in normal conditions. That's good. A way to remove debuffs. Resets own unique gauge to 0 and applies the following effects to self if this character uses a strike or a blast card when the unique gauge is full. Oh my God, he has this too? So he doesn't just get a blue card, he's getting a full hand? Randomly draws 2 new cards, 40 ki, 30% damage, cover null for 10 counts, and then card destruction immunity for 10 counts. That's just Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, but better, right? Am I missing something with this? Draws two new cards, 40 ki, damage, cover null, card destruction immunity. I mean, I guess the difference is that it's going to take a lot longer to fill up the unique gauge, right? But this is the same style of unique gauge as Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. The following effects occur on receiving an attack that reduces own health to 0 if there are 2 tagged Daima battle members other than this character in the party. Applies effect cannot be defeated to self. Cancels own attribute downgrades in normal conditions. Nullifies own attribute downgrades in normal conditions for 10 counts. Destroys all of your enemies' cards. Restores own health by 50%? Is that what they have? Is it 50? So it's... Who has this? Omega and then Goku and Bardock? Let me just check Goku and Bardock and then we'll check Omega. Is it 50 for both? Seems a little high. Let me just do cannot be defeated. Yeah, okay, theirs is 50. Is Omega's 50 too? Yeah, okay. It looked a little high. Okay, so it is 50. Yeah, this is the same. This is the same. This is the same. Okay, yeah, it's pretty much the same as Omega's. This, I did not expect the unique gauge to be this good. Okay. Now, obviously, it's going to get stronger the longer the fight goes. Huh. Dude, people are not going to understand how stupid this is. This is ridiculous. I'm actually really excited to see what Do looks like, because if Do is just like a tank, and honestly, it looks like he's probably going to be one because this guy wasn't. I mean, this guy's not a tank, but he probably can take decent damage because he's healing so much. Right? I mean, he's... You know what's insane about this? Look at this. Applies the following effects itself once unique gauge is full. You're getting 90 ki from filling the gauge, pretty much, right? 20% healing, 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 healing. Dude, this guy's a healing monster. You think he's vanish back on this? Type neutral on this. It's got like 100% blue card damage. Okay. Yeah, if Majin Do is like just a ridiculous tank, if Majin Do is like Super Trunks for Daima, we got a problem. We got a problem with this. Okay. This is, I think the thing I'm most impressed by, honestly, is probably this, followed by like the combination of both of these things here. And then also he is doing what we needed him to do, and which is, you know, indestructible mechanic for Daima. I like him. I think his design is good. I like the fact that they aren't just making him have indestructible just forever. It is gated by a certain condition. I think that it is actually a good thing, because it makes it so that you can't just throw him on a Saiyan team. You can't just throw him on a Sun family team. You have to actually build the team around the character to get the most out of the character, which I think is a good philosophy. So there we go. Daima Adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He seems very good. This guy is, I think, going to be a problem. I do think so. He looks very insane to me. Let me know what you guys think. I am very excited to test this guy out. We'll be summoning. We'll be breaking down the characters tomorrow. We got some new equipment dropping tomorrow as well. We got a new co-op season, and we have a new Ultra Space Time Rush Awakened equip dropping. We have Majin Do dropping. We got to check him out. We got to do summons. We got to do showcases. Busy day tomorrow. I will be streaming summons, by the way. Live stream summons. Hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe do summon animations. Maybe. I'll see you in the next one.